sticking with the Cowboys, Dak's under pressure. There's a sense of urgency in Dallas. There's expectations. I want to know which head coach quarterback duo is under more pressure to get some W's and get into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl in 2020. Is it Dak and McCarthy or Brady and B.A., Kyle?
Rap Sheet can't do the throwdown, but you know that he could rattle off some bars from Ghostface Killah. He's got that in him. I'm going to say it's the Bucs. It's easy. Tom Brady is older than I am. I can't even get off the couch with a cacophony of moans and sighs and everything. This is the year. I don't care if he has a 2-year deal. The future is never promised at this point in your career. You don't know if Gronk will be back the year after that. You don't know who will be back. You don't know if Arians will be back. His future is always a little bit cloudy. Look, Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy, they win a wild card game, tough game in the divisional round and lose. I think that's a pretty successful season for first-year head coach. If this Bucs team wins a wild card game with this group of players, it's a disappointment. I think there's a lot of pressure on Brady. He changed teams. He altered his legacy. You got to win this thing.
I agree. I'm going with Brady and Arians as well. Listen, McCarthy, he just signed his contract, and I feel like with the relationship that he established with Jerry Jones, it's going to take some time for him to be on the hot seat. So right now he's relaxing, trying to figure out how to utilize all of this talent that he has at his disposal. But when it comes to the Bucs, I mean, we just don't know what's going to happen over the next couple of years. I mean, this could go completely right, and Tom Brady could look in the mirror and say, I want to do it again. Or Tom Brady could look in the mirror at the end of this season and say, you know what? This was too strenuous. I'm too old. He's like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon, and he just says, I'm just too old for this, and I don't want to do it anymore. So for me, I'm looking at the Bucs. They have the most pressure on them.
Was it Belichick or was it Brady? Who was successful for the Patriots? 6 Super Bowl rings. We will get some sort of answer, at least some sort of window into how the other one is going to perform versus the other one. I will be looking at the standings every week, and I will look at the NFC South and how Tampa Bay is faring, and the AFC East and how the Patriots are faring. I'm fascinated to see, and I think it's Arians and Brady who are actually being picked as a Super Bowl winner in a lot of different high-profile publications. Wow. Despite the two of them never having a practice together yet. That is what we're going at. I agree with Nate. This is a long-term deal with McCarthy and Jones. This will not be a 1-year, one and done if they don't get it done. I think this is a long-term. Arians and Brady, this might be the season, and we might not get one. We might get one next year as well. But I think all the pressure is in Tampa to see what they can do.